Ask Raven, the wise one listens and answers with song, where dead tides wander and black ships drift long. If ghostly lanterns haunt the foam tonight, then board the phantom tide by cursed green night. Beyond the seas where mortals sleep, beyond the storms and oceans deep, there sailed a ship both dark and vast, a ghostly shadow from the past. The phantom tide through blackness rolled, across dead waters dark and cold, where strange stars burned through endless skies, like lanterns hung by ancient eyes. Raven perched upon the mast, watching cursed fog drifting past, below the deck through green flame glow. The strangest crew yet stirred below, for deep within the galley hall, where chains creak softly through the wall, the three pirate pigs cooked ghostly stew, while something stranger softly grew. Salty perched above the fire, his glowing eyes burned bright as wire. The tiny parrot, forged from brass, now strutted proud through smoke and glass.
Squawk! Move faster, pigs!
The parrot cried. Pig one blinked with wounded pride.
Did the robot burn and salt us there?
Pig two looked up through ghostly air.
I think he's turning piratey.
Pig three whispered nervously, and Raven watched from beams above, for ships may change what sailors love. The phantom tide through black waves rolled, and slowly shaped both steel and soul. Bought sailors now scrubbed decks with cheer, and sang sea shanties loud with beer. One cannon bought, with painted grin, declared, "Call me Iron Hook from within." Another swamped the deck so hard, he nearly scrubbed straight through the yard. Even the ghost crew laughed once more. Best sailors we've had since '84. Captain Jordan stood nearby, watching fog drift cold and high. "Hey," he muttered, calm and slow, and unlike living crews, they never sleep below. Far beyond the phantom tide, where mortal seas still slowly glide, the big bad bought wolf paced alone upon his dreadful ship of chrome. Reports flashed red before his eyes, yet none of them made proper sense or wise. Infiltration successful, pirate morale high, loyalty to phantom tide increasing. The wolf froze still through sparks and smoke. Define pirate morale, he spoke. The giant beast through grinding steel, and Salty's voice came through the reel.
Squawk! Phantom tide forever! Mate, squawk!
Then drunken singing sealed his fate. Long silence crossed the iron deck. Oil dripped slowly down the neck. The wolf that pictured roasted swine, turning golden over fire divine. Pigs dancing happily through smoke, while pirate songs through darkness broke. Oil splashed down his metal jaw. Concentrate, then saw the truth now growing through the storm. Phantom tide changed every form. The ship corrupts my crew, he growled. Through black machine halls thunder howled. Then I shall board the ship myself, he Salty smashed one claw against the shelf. Back aboard, through lantern haze, Raven watched the dark sea blaze. And softly down beside the wheel, the Blackbird landed still as steel. He comes. Captain Jordan gave one nod. Hey! Neither feared machine nor God. Below deck, meanwhile, ghostly steam curled around the pig's strange dream. Fresh baked bread and serpent stew filled the galley thickly through. Ghost pirates lined with bowls in hand, the happiest crew in cursed land.
No lawsuits now.
Pig 1 confessed.
No foreclosure, finally rest.
Pig 2 smiled through lantern light.
We may survive this cursed night.
Then suddenly, with frantic wings, Salty burst through smoke and springs.
Squawk, alert, alert, the wolf draws near.
At once the galley froze with fear. Then Salty puffed his tiny chest.
Squawk, phantom tide fears no metal pest.
The ghost cheered through mugs and foam. Too salty echoed through the dome. Pig 3 whispered pale with dread.
Captain, should we fear instead?
Captain Jordan sipped black coffee slow. Ay, but not for us. Then through the fog there rose a shape. Like nightmare iron, none escape. A giant vessel forged from steel, with furnace hearts and grinding wheels. Mechanical wolf heads lined the bow. Red lantern eyes burned fierce below. The wolf ship through the storm did crawl, yet phantom tides distorted all. Compasses spun without control. Rust spread slowly through the hull. Still the giant beast pushed near. Target acquisition near. Then through the fog at last he spied the waiting phantom tide. Silent, black, still as death. The ghost ship drifted without breath. The wolf's red eyes burned cold and bright. You knew I'd come this night. Captain Jordan, calm and slow, stood beneath green lantern glow. Hey! The wolf raised sharpened claws of steel. Return my infiltration force immediately. Then from the rail, through fog and steam, Salty strutted, proud and keen.
Squawk, nobody owns Salty, mate.
The wolf froze stiff with growing hate. Unit Salty. Salty spread his tiny coat.
Squawk, first mate, Salty.
Loudly spoke the tiny parrot, brass and black.
Squawk, ye rusty landlubber, step back.
The ghost burst with roaring cheer, and suddenly through lantern smear, dozens of bought pirates marched ahead, with cutlasses and glowing red, eyes now hidden beneath pirate hats, alongside ghosts and phantom rats. Ironhook reporting for duty, sir. One bot saluted with metal stir. Another shouted through the mist, for the phantom tide, with clenched fist. The big bad bot wolf stared silently there, as his own crew through ghostly air defended now the cursed ship, with pirate swagger in each quip. You were created to serve me. Ironhook answered instantly, nay. Salty landed near the mast.
Squawk, we serve the tide now, rest bucket ass.
The bot crew roared through smoke and foam. claimed its own. The wolf stepped backward through the storm. The ship has infected every form. Captain Jordan faintly smiled. The phantom tide changes every child who sails her waters black and deep. Some never leave, some never sleep. Then ravens spread dark wings nearby. Some ships steal treasure passing by. Some ships steal souls through storm and tide. He looked toward the crew with pride. But the phantom tide recruits. The wolf then looked through lantern glow at ghostly decks and seas below, at endless black waves rolling past, at fog too ancient, dark, and vast. And finally through sparks of dread, the truth crawled cold inside his head. The ship was alive, not flesh, not steel. Something ancient, something real, something hungry beneath the foam. A cursed thing that gathered home. Then Captain Jordan spread a chart, the parchment old and torn apart. At the center, drawn in red, a giant skull-shaped island spread. Treasure Island, cursed by flame. One title written by ancient name, the Flying Dutchman. At once the ghost crew felt silent there. Even fog paused in the air. Penguin whispered, weak with fright,
That island truly lives tonight.
"Hey," the captain answered low. Pig 3 asked through lantern glow,
And who guards all that cursed gold?
Captain Jordan's eyes grew cold. The darkest pirate ever born, who sails through every ghostly storm. Then through the black there came a sound, a horn so deep it shook the ground. The phantom tides themselves seemed still. Even the boats felt sudden chill. Then through the fog huge sails appeared, black as death itself and feared. Green fire burned beside great guns, rows of cannons lined by tons. The Flying Dutchman crossed the tide, like nightmare kingdoms come alive. And at the helm, through smoke and flame, a towering figure slowly came. A beard of burning fuse and smoke, eyes like coals where darkness broke. Blackbeard, the pirate king, cursed seas. Even dead men feared his breeze. His burning eyes locked through the storm upon the phantom tide's black form. Then slowly through the ghostly air, Blackbeard smiled. The wolf stepped back through grinding gears. Threat level extreme appears. Captain Jordan rolled the chart A, which means we now must start preparing proper crew for war. Behind him rose a thunder roar. To Treasure Island, Ghost all cried. To Valhalla, to the tide. Salty perched on Ironhook's shoulder.
Squawk, prepare for pirate business, soldiers.
Blackbeard laughed across the foam, a sound like kingdoms turned to bone. Ancient, deep, terrifying, a storm of death still multiplying. Captain Jordan turned the wheel. The phantom tide surged dark and real toward cursed waters black as doom, toward treasure halls and cannon gloom. For some ships flee the monsters vast, others hunt them through the blast. And somewhere through the fog ahead, where black tides rolled beneath the dead. War was coming. Next time, aboard the Phantom Tide, Blackbeard prepares his ghostly side, and Treasure Island waits once more, with cursed gold beneath its shore. What you forget, Raven remembers. Through fire and embers, Raven remembers. Nevermore, nevermore, nevermore.